It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
Watch the run.
21.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Check. 21. 80 weapon. Check 50.
Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Here we go.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
21. Here we go. Hey, gun.
I got motion, man. Me. I got this. Check 48.
21. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. The 20. 10, touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin. "65 yards, and they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
26.
51 to Mike, boy. 51.
26.
They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the... The 32.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. Is that all? You better come hard next time, son.
It's third down.
Here we go. 488.
Mike 54.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
We're going to 54. 26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach,
Here
why would
we
we
go.
go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
First down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
11. 11. 11.
Garoppolo now. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 2nd and 12, Prescott, and he hits Jason Witten, the tight end, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
And the Cowboys
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here we go.
Mike 54. Watch the screen.
Go. Get out there.
Screen. 54.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Here we go. Sliding.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Quit talking about it and bring it.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
And it brings up 3rd down.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
One, Omaha.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Here we go.
Sean Lee picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
You can't stop me.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Deep ball for Goodwin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half. They're going to stop him behind the line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boys.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Are you okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Check, check. Watch 54.
And watch that. And watch the ball.
3rd and long for Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go now with Olawalu. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. What's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
11.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Deep ball for Goodwin. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. 10th carry now for Elliott. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here you go. Go on, Lee.
Right there, 54 Mike. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Under.
Motion. Mike 5-4.
Then we're going to 53.
5-4.
Then we're going to 53. Please,
On third down, it's Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in a second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And that'll set him back 5. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And he's got it. That makes our score now 22-10.
Makes the score Niners 22, Cowboys 10. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Alpha.
Watch the ship. 48 to Mike.
Now Garoppolo. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Third down and 17.
Here we go. 180.
54. Hey, come on out here. Come get it.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
Two. 'Hey, gun. 21.
Mike,
Move.
ready? 48 Mike. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! White. 13. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, seam 6. I got you.
Hey, check right. Watching you five.
21.
Mark 55.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Check. Watch 54. I'm coming.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, 49 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Marr on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Niners 22, Cowboys 17. Wes Marr to kick off 4th down.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby.
Say hi.
Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, Charles, let's take a quick peek back to Week 9. We saw the first win for the Dolphins, first loss for the Patriots. So what we're left with is one 8-0 team, the 49ers, and one 0-8 team in the Bengals. So what happens first, a Bengals win or a 49ers loss?
Here we go.
Ooh, that's a very intriguing question, isn't it? And you really don't like this race because the Bengals, you're hoping to actually get a win and get off the schneid. But look, Cincinnati, they got Baltimore, at Oakland, Pittsburgh, and the Jets. San Francisco gets Seattle, Arizona, Green Bay, at Baltimore. I'm going to go that San Francisco loses a game before Cincinnati wins one.
I agree. That's a tough stretch coming up for San Francisco.
And the funny part is Arizona just played them tough last Thursday night. They've got them again. They're the type of team that can really mess up a team season.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
One, Omaha.
Check. Lucky.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
21.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, 57 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Garoppolo now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 35 on 2nd down, Garoppolo.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go.
That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
21. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play.
Bobby Gold down for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Prescott, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
54, right there.
Prescott from the gun. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
46.
They go to Elliott again. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing. Prescott. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
26.
On the carry, here's Olawale. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Mike 54. Focus, defense, focus.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Well, a tackle that time by Akello Witherspoon. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
From the 24, Prescott. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's Elliott, complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Prescott. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Second and 2 at the 31-yard line.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hot.
55. Right there.
Hot.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Garoppolo looking to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone